America. So, pretty in view there. Hello. Okay, we're just about to get started here.
Perfect.
So thanks for coming.
Hi. Good. How are you? How's it going?
We're just in time. All right, so let's see, I got my name title wrong. Loco for Loco. Loco for Local, all right? So my idea is, why am I crazy about local SEO? So obviously I started this business, Emprise Media, in 2010, and I'm geared towards helping small businesses market themselves, create websites, do search engine optimization, and social media marketing. And so that's kind of what all this I'm going to talk about entails. So it's going to be fairly comprehensive. There might be a few things that I haven't included in here that usually I do, but if you take what I present to you, you should be able to better market your websites and get more visibility. And hopefully the end result, right, is more customers. So a little bit about myself. I have a marketing degree at Portland State University. I also have a digital marketing certificate through the school. And I worked as a marketing manager for e-commerce. We did 2 million in sales, and we sold around the world. So I basically managed a website, did the marketing for it, did the branding, a lot of that kind of stuff. So I then went out on my own and started Emprise Media. And so what kind of crazy are we talking about? You know, do we want to be this kind of guy? You know, where at some level from a web presence, you're like this crazy looking, you know, do I really want to trust you? Do I really want to look at what you have to offer for your products and services? And so this is not what we want to be. We kind of want to be this kind of crazy, right? Albert Einstein, who's this brilliant guy. He's got all the information, he does things, and we trust him, right? He's come out with a theory. The world, even in his day, really reflected the kind of person and the knowledge that people respected. And so if I were anyone online, I'd want to be the Einstein type of crazy, right? The loco for it. So why are we crazy not to use local? So here's just a few statistics from ComScore is one of them, Local Ease, which is also a directory website, and also Google. So 61% of searches on smartphone are conducted with local business online. And so basically, anyone who picks up a phone has access to local information, and they're often searching it. So what local or mobile usually is, in many cases, smartphones or tablets. And so saturation as far as the market goes in America is 110%, or 110 million users. And that 110 million users, if you think about 61% of those searches, that's a whole lot of users looking for content on mobile phones. The next thing that I thought was interesting is mobile is expected to exceed desktop use by 2016. You know, and so you think about all the computers in someone's home. I don't know the statistic off the top of my head, but if we have 110 million users and we're going to reach that point, now is a great time to get in your business into a local search. You know, you may have customers looking for you just right in this area, and so 70% of local searches purchase a product after search. So out of all those people, you have a whole bunch of people who are ready to buy at that point, whether it's a tablet or through a phone. They just might do that. So there's a lot of good reason. And then 20% of desktop searches have local intent. That's what Google says. Some people suspect more, 30 to 40%. They're buying products, you know. And so if you think about it, if you're looking for a restaurant, if you're looking for sometimes somewhere to shop, you might hit the online to actually purchase these products. So here's a good case as to why we're crazy not to use local stuff, right? So what does local really entail? And so this is just the search term. And so I just threw in the search landscaping. And so if you're at all familiar with the Google display here, you see on the top here and on the right is advertisements. And so that's usually how Google, that's one way that Google makes their money, or Bing or Yahoo. And so this is just the quickest way. So if you ever get someone who calls you and says, hey, I can have you in search results in 15 minutes at the top, number one, right? They're talking about paid advertising. So when they call you up, you can go, oh, you're talking about paid advertising, not search engine optimization. They'll often blend the two because you may not be informed about that, and so they know, well, I can get you up real quick, you pay me this amount of money, and I'll just pay for an advertisement up from there. It's worth doing it, but just so that you're clear. And then we have this box here is just natural search, or they call it also organic search. And so this is what businesses, you go into your actual website, you mark up the code, and this is what, if you do things right, you get into. And then this is often what they call the local search. So this is like the 7-pack, or they have different ones, 3-pack, 10-pack, 7-pack. But they have a list of businesses, and so to some level we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about these two together though. How do you get into that? And if you notice, part of this, when I type in landscaping, this is that local area, and it says Beaverton, Oregon. You probably can't see it from there, but so Beaverton, Oregon, and that's landscaping results. And so that's what local SEO is. So really when I think about SEO, what is my goal, right? Is it just to get at the top of search engines? And the answer is no, right? What we want to do is be able to get the customers to find you, visit your site, buy whatever it is that you have to sell, and then they like it, right? They're a happy, satisfied customer. Because if not, they're going to be upset, maybe indifferent. You want them to purchase again. And so that's pretty boring, pretty boring if they just come in, buy one time, and you don't get a lot of money out of that, a lot of profit. So when I think about my goal, then what is the intent of the searcher? Why are they going online to look for my product? Why is it that they're going to buy from me? And so the place I like to start is just based off my own knowledge of the product, right, or service. So what you want to do is sit down and just sit in Excel and just start writing out your product or service, right? And just make a list. If you're, let's say a landscaper, you might want to put lawn, grass, tree, shrub, landscape design, just all kinds of different things. And then, so you make that list, and then take a look at your competition websites. Okay, so what is your competitors who ranking on that first page? What are they including on their site? Okay, just from a basic keyword level. And so what a keyword is like a word that really matters to you. So I know you guys are chiropractors, yeah, and so they might want to include chiropractic, fixing, back adjustments, stuff like that, So you whatever your keywords might relate to. So what my competition is, and then you can use Google Keyword Estimator. It's a free tool. And you can go on in there, and so you can go on there. This is kind of what the dashboard looks like a little bit. But in the top here, you can put in, after you made your list of all those topics, you can go in there and you put that in, and then it will return a result. They'll give you like how competitive are those keywords. So this all says it's high. What are the global monthly? We really don't care about what the global is. We really care about what local searches are. And so you can even include keywords like Beaverton, Portland, Lake Oswego, Tigers, stuff like that. And so this will kind of give you what you really want to target as far as a keyword. And so sometimes we may not always think about what differences of keywords there might be. For instance, like a realtor or real estate agent. There might be some differences. So like if I threw this in, here's like a large list of them, right? I want to start targeting the ones that maybe have or low competition with a high keyword. And if I just stuck with landscape without using some tool like this, right? I might just get high competition landscape design without the low competition. So what this shows me is when I use this tool, it's free again. Grass-Sod has a low competition with a lot of searches for a landscaper. And so you can, if you were to target this, you would say, you know what, I want to include some stuff for people who are looking for Grass-Sod because it's a lot of keywords with a few low competition. So it's going to be easier for you to rank, and you get a lot of people coming in. And then you can have all kinds of variations. So grass, or sod grass prices, Grass-Sod installation, include that in there. And even though it's a high competitive word, if you have the combination of these, then you should be able to get quite a few searches and get people to find you. All right, so basically, once you've done that, I would like to just kind of cover how would you claim your business, okay? And so we're talking about Google Plus a little bit. So the first thing you want to do is find your business online. So you just go in there, search for it, right? Include accurate information, include photos and videos. And this is kind of an interesting service that Google does. So often what they do is they come into your business and they can, they'll take photos from an independent photographer. And they'll do 3D, almost like a map situation. They'll map out your location so people can see if you have a store, or if you have, let's say, a training center. You could have a 3D interactive where someone can look, they can see what it looks, the view, how does the location look. If people are coming to your store, it's a great way to stand out from the crowd. Listings and citations. So that often, like directories and citation, refers to newspapers. And then you have reviews and reputation. So you want to make sure that you're getting reviews. And then some social media elements. And we'll cover those in depth. So you want to just go on, Google your business name. And if you're not sure, if you can't find it, you can go to google.com/services. So let's say you're just a brand new business. Maybe you're just new in the area. Google doesn't have your listing yet. You can go on there, and at the bottom of Google, they're going to have your business. You can say, click on this. It says like business solutions, and it'll take you here. And then it says, all you got to do really is log in, explore Google Plus pages, and that's where you start getting your information. But this is assuming you have a business. So you find it, and this is what turns up, right? So this company I was using kind of as an illustration to log in. It's that landscaping, right? They didn't have one, so what do you want to do? After you do it, you click on manage this listing, and you'll get this result here. And so you want to just click on the edit my information. So you update your information, your business name, all that kind of stuff, okay? And at the bottom, you click continue. And so what Google's going to do is they're going to send you a postcard where you'll get a PIN number, and you send that. Once you get that postcard, you then fill out that information into the Google places. So after you say continue though, before you get to that point, this is like your basic information. Okay, this is my business. But the main things you really want to make sure is, first of all, your category or organization, the name of your business. You want to stick to what your business name is. Do you guys have a question? Or?
We're just wondering, we keep getting a phone call asking to claim our business. And
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's the same or.
No, it's not, it's some business trying to get you to pay.
Yeah, we keep hanging up on this.
Yeah, I get those, and you think I know what I'm doing, right? So they're just trying to fill out people who like, oh, I need to be on there, right? But you want to make sure that your organization is what it is. Now, it can be tempting to say, put in some sort of keyword, like maybe I would want to do Emprise Media SEO, right? Google actually penalizes you. Now, if you think of what Google is looking at, they're trying to determine how accurate your information is. They're looking for some sort of authority. Okay, they want to